Supervision Scheme. NESS, NESS, Nigerian Export Supervision Scheme. These are all pre-export documentation. If you are doing agro-commodity, in addition to those two documents, you will need phytosanitary and fumigation certificate. Phytosanitary and fumigation certificate. Phytosanitary and fumigation certificate. In addition to those two. Phytosanitary and fumigation certificate. If it's a processed food, you will need NAFTA in addition. If it's solid minerals, you will need mineral trading license and mineral export permit. Mineral trading license and mineral export permit. If it's manufactured good like tiles, you will need SUN, yes. SUN SCAP, SUN SCAP, SUN Export Conformity Assessment Program, SUN SCAP. No, SUN CAP is for import. SUN SCAP is for export. SUN CAP is for import. SUN SCAP is for import. No, that would be NAFTA.
No, Indomie already has NAFTA, so we can just buy from Indomie and just send it across.
No, when I say you need NAFTA, what they need is evidence that there is NAFTA. Now, you know, I can export, if I know I can export with or without a NAFTA number. If I'm exporting a product that doesn't have NAFTA number, I will need a NAFTA health certificate. Because they will take sample and send it to the lab for that shipment. But if I already have a NAFTA number, then I won't need that certificate.
Okay, which means I can still export legally without the NAFTA.
Without NAFTA number.
Yeah, without NAFTA.
But I will need NAFTA certificate.
For every shipment, before I get that approval, I
will get
NAFTA health.
Yes, they will take sample and analyze from each other. Okay, someone was asking who issued what. So, clean certificate of inspection is issued by pre-shipment inspection agent of government. Pre-shipment inspection agent, the one that covers Southwest is called Neroli Technology. Neroli Technology. The one that covers Southwest is called Neroli. Their pre-shipment inspection agent, the one that covers Southwest is called Neroli Technology. Neroli Technology. Yes.
What is the difference between performer and post?
Okay, I'll talk about it. Neroli Technology.
About the estimates.
No. They are not among people that government assigned to do the inspection. If your buyer wants a third-party inspection, SGS can come. Right. Now, which other document dimensions? SGD is used by custom. Single good declaration. Used by custom. Any other document? Mineral trading license and mineral export permit. Mineral export permit. Eh? Who issued which one? Export license is issued by Nigerian Promotion Council. Nigerian Export Promotion Council. Which other document? Facility is issued by Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Service. Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Service. Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Service. Yes. Which other one? Any other document? We are fine, right? Okay. Now, that's pre-export documentation. Then port clearance is done and inspection. Sorry, your answer to your question. Pro forma invoice is the invoice that is issued before shipment. And that's the one you attach to the pre-export document. Commercial or final invoice is issued after shipment. It's possible when I want to ship 1,500 containers of carton. But eventually when it's being loaded, I might load maybe a little more, a little less. So that's why commercial invoice typically is similar, but can have a little difference in the value from the pro forma invoice. The pro forma is the one I have initially in mind, but commercial is the virtual one that we loaded on.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
And this is purpose of for clarity and reality.
Okay.
So for some of us, we're used to the USA angle.
Hmm?
Some of us are used to the USA angle. Now, do you have any special experiences in the area of exporting to Europe where Because in the US, when people talk about this tariffs and all of these things, people do not understand that there are a lot of tricks around them. Right? Yeah, there are a lot of tricks to be able to reduce those tariffs. Some of them will set to them. But on the European side, I don't know what your experience has been. You've been able to, maybe when you're writing maybe your commercial invoice, what are the kind of things you can do to make sure that you don't pay too much duty?
No, I don't pay duty. I don't pay duty. This might be bad. I pay duty, so it's their headache. And yes, I'm selling. Yes. So I don't worry more about duty. The buyer. So whatever the buyer we have to do, we'll have sorted that out before the put it right. Okay. Packaging and labeling, pre-export documentation, port clearance and inspection. Immediately I do this documentation, which should be done online. Actually, some of those documents I mentioned, they are typically hello, madam. Please note down this website, tradesystem.gov.ng. That is the site where you do application for export from Nigeria. Tradesystem.gov.ng. Tradesystem.gov.ng. That is the CBN website that you use to apply for export from Nigeria. .gov.ng. That's where you apply, yes. But for you to apply, you need to be a taxpayer. So if you are, some people are doing business with their names. you must have a TIN number. That means you must have registered with government and have a TIN number. Your username on that to log in on that website is your TIN number. That's your username, and then you generate your password on that website. Yes, sir. Yes, madam. Any website for
the list of exporters in Nigeria.
List of exporters. Oh, to get the list, it's NPC. But if you do online, there are some websites you will get some of them. But you'll be able to get all. But I think you get the major ones. If you do a Google search, you'll find on NPC website a number of other websites. Even on some newspapers that have done data, done report on them in the past. Why are you interested? Yes. Oh, database.
Yes.
And there'll be a reason. You want to render a service to them.
Maybe in the future.
So, pre-export document.
Sorry.
Yes.
Are you going to talk about
It's not part of what I'm going to talk about, but I can mention it. Bagua is dead because of Trump tariff. It's not, there's not nobody recording Agua again because of Trump tariff. You can't, Agua is to allow you to ship to US duty free. Trump is saying you have to now pay 30. Even the agreement between US and what's the name? And Canada, he has dished it. The agreement with all the agreement, he has dished it. It's not.
but there are legislations.
I know, I'm not disputing it. He has signed an executive order to set it aside. It's all of them. People are taking him to court for a lot of issues. So let them come out of the court to be able to do. But in US today, they won't listen to you. If the court declare otherwise, maybe they will consider it. But as of today, Agua is dead. US agreement with Canada and Mexico is dead. They are all law in the US. He has dished all of them. Those are the reason why people have issue with it. They just do it rashly as it is that the guy is trumping, as the name implies, trumping everything. But Agua is supposed to allow you to ship to US duty free. Actually.
What did they call it, sir?
Agua, Africa Growth Opportunity Act. Africa Growth Opportunity Act. It's a law in the United States that enabled me to ship to the US duty free. Even though it was on for over 15 years, we're not maximizing it.
Yes.
No, some people use it, and not people that were able to use it. We're not maximizing it because, it's like you give a child that doesn't have teeth, you give him turkey, garnished with a lot of spices, but doesn't have teeth, and you tell him to eat it.
Sorry.
That's exactly what Agua is. Agua is a major market. But Nigeria cannot take advantage of it because Nigerian businesses are not export ready. Many businesses in Nigeria are not export ready. I'm going to talk about readiness shortly. Many businesses in Nigeria are not export ready. So if you're not export ready, you can't take advantage of the export market. You can't take advantage of the export market. You can see what we'll be discussing since yesterday and what you have learned today. And that's still not enough. In our typical export program, we keep people in class for 6 months. Yes, sir. and they have classes every Saturday for 2 hours.
Yes. Well, export.
Online.
It is certification.
No, we call it, and you get certificate at the end. We call it from export novice to export legend. It's now 8 months, sir. It's not 8 months. It's not 8. Yes. No, but you can start exporting before the end of that time. But I'm trying to tell you how many manual you will have to do. The idea is, because we've been doing seminar for 2 days, 3 days, it's not working. Yes, now people, there's so much to learn. People didn't get a lot of information they require.
And they rush out.
No, if you rush out, you will along the line you will realize, piece of information that you didn't have. Do you understand? So that's the.
You can't get enough. After this meeting, you can't get enough.
Exactly. There's so much to learn. So much.
Serious business.
Eh?
Serious business.
So now look at this. Port clearance and inspection origin, post-export document. So let's discuss post-export document. Write down post-export document. Bill of lading if you are shipping by air. Airway bill if you are shipping by air. Roadway bill if you are shipping by road. Railway bill if you are shipping by rail. That is document 1. Number 2, invoice, commercial invoice. Commercial invoice. Commercial invoice.
What of shipping?
If you are shipping by air, roadway bill. I mentioned those are all transport documents. Apart from transport document, you have invoice, like he was talking about commercial invoice. Invoice. Then you have packing list. Packing list basically shows how the goods are packed into the container. How they arrange and packed into the container. Packing list. Packing list. Then, in some country, you might need certificate of origin. This one you get it from NASIMA. Certificate of origin. Certificate of origin. You get it from NASIMA. Some buyer will require, who mentioned SGS the other time? Some buyer will require inspection certificate from a like of SGS. These are all post-export documents. They are issued after shipment. Post-export document. Then you have port-to-port shipment. When by the time my good is clear for export, the good is being transported. While it's in transit, I will present the document either to the buyer or to the buyer's bank, depending on my payment method. One of the things you will need to learn, or I will talk about it today, is letter of credit or bill for collection or open account. Different payment methods in international trade. So, depending on my payment method, that will determine how I will send my document to the destination. Then, document is presented to the buyer or to his bank, and port clearance is done, and then payment is made. It's possible that while this port-to-port shipment is happening, payment is made. And it's possible that when good arrive, payment is made. Most buyers for a port shipment want to see the good before they pay. Just to be sure that what I order is what I got. And quite frankly, shipping and getting paid later, as risky as it is, constitute 85% of shipments in the world. Global trade transactions about $24-25 trillion. 80 to 85% of that is done on open account. And in open account, I will ship the goods, I will send the document, and payment will be made afterwards. That is why I said having a representative at destination becomes important. So you won't be afraid, what if it does not pay? That's why you need a rep. So you have to worry. In fact, the document should go to your rep and then release to him based on his commitment to pay. So if he's not paying at that point, it's easy to take it up legally. And in those environments, in fact, there's a case, this person was trying to be funny. They shipped shea butter to him in the US. The good was okay, he didn't complain about the good, but it's slowing down. Send payment, he just give you excuse. The person just got a lawyer in the US to write him. The challenge that lawyer now will take a percentage, and it's better for you. After that, you profit, get your capital back. Imagine the guy saw lawyers later. He has to negotiate and start paying them. Because they can't afford, you know, their environment law works. It's not like Nigeria that they say, go to court. Go to court. In Nigeria, go to court. People are not afraid of court.
So wait,
Yeah. One house, please. One house. Yes, go ahead.
So most of the time, before you get into any of this level of this course, you sign a contract.
Yes.
So you sign a contract that clearly states
The term of payment.
the type of thing.
Yes.
Upon presentation of documents, you give us a
Yeah.
And that's what governs this kind of thing.
Yes.
And of course, the beauty of it is that the transactions are done between banks, buyer's bank, and seller's bank.
That's why I said, well, in some cases, like the open account, document can actually go to the buyer directly.
Yeah, very risky.
But the fact that you have an agreement signed, it was based on that agreement that this lawyer could write that what's happening here. And he paid. So, but it's easier to do all those that when you have a rep around. That's why I said, having a rep for me is too important for a sustainable export transaction. Yes, go ahead.
If at what point does the buyer over there ask you to, when you are negotiating exports, ask you to go to arbitration?
No, it's not the one that will say, it's you that will take that decision if it's not paying them.
No, before you even get to that thing, that's, forming it as part of the contract.
No, you can put that in your contract now, and you can put that as one of the clauses. Typically, for most export contracts, you have three means of resolving dispute. Number one level is amicable resolution. But the second level is ADR, alternative dispute resolution, arbitration. And then you can start to go litigation, that's the third level. And you can put those three clauses in there.
Would you suggest to draft the contract, buyer or?
Anybody can draft. What is important for you to know what must be inside?